Boom. Hi, guys. Man, the beard's getting thicker, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this disgusting scruff. I look like a Muslim, man. Allah Akbar. We're going to play some Octopath. Been a few weeks since we played this, you know? I haven't played this game since... Jeez. Probably since mid-February, eh? Shave it. Thick beard, hot. Shave. Is it time to shave, guys, do you think? I literally just looked at... Ooh. I've been growing a giant beard because I use Dollar Shave Club. I'm sick of chi. I was considering growing it even bigger. You know, like, ooh. But honestly, it's getting so fucking annoying. I hate having a beard. I love being clean shaven. So I think I've grown it for like 3 or 4 months now. I think it's time to chop it off and do the Dollar Shave Club promotional video since I use them. I don't mind doing it. Big beard and afro. No, I'm not getting an afro again. Ethereum 714. Nothing fills me with cognitive dissonance between like seeing your avatar versus seeing your actual self. But I'm fat. Look how fat I am. Oh, it's past the itchy face. Butters, fuck you. You're an asshole. Okay. What were we doing? Let me check the map for a minute. I think we were doing Ulbricht's Chapter 2 because we've done everyone else's Chapter 2. Hold on. I will get to the chats once... Here's how this playthrough works, guys. Usually I'll do the story bits and like the menuing kind of on my own without really noticing the chat. No offense, because I get distracted very easily. And then once that's done, what I'll do is I will then go back and I'll get into a dungeon and I'll fight my way through the dungeon while just talking to you guys. So give me a few minutes to figure out what I'm doing, and then we will have a good conversation. Because there are things I want to tell you, and I'm sure there are things you want to tell me. I think everyone else is in Chapter 3, 2, 3, and 3, and 3. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Butters, you fucker. I do think that they're going to try and destroy Dissenter. Dissenter is significantly more threatening than Gab ever will be. Fuck off, morality. Okay, I think we're going to be doing Ulbricht's quest today. So let me get out of here. Check out our current situation with the equipment first, guys. Everything looks okay. Merchant, warrior, apothecary, scholar, fine. Can anyone learn any skills? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I actually like the branding of Dissenter. I think Dissenter is like the perfect name for it because it completely co-ops the radical left's language. Did Fortnite just update? Oh no. I've been revealed to be a Fortnite scrub. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go to the bar. And we're going to be doing Ulbricht's. Ulbricht's my main guy. I can't switch him out yet. That's true, Butters. That's true. Wait. Dragonfly, why can't we be friends anymore? What did I do? Is it because of my beard? Here, tail. Hashtag resist. You think it inherently limits growth? I don't know. It might. Maybe like really long term, like 10 years down the road? Playing Fortnite. Oh. I don't actually play it. I just have it downloaded because it's free. Victor's Hollow. Among the voices discussing the upcoming tournament, you overhear the name Gustav. Alright, let's do it. Hard drive. It's a Switch. There's no hard drive. Ulbricht set out on a new journey. He has to find something he's lost. The reason he wielded his blade. He had to find his former comrade, Erhard, the man who betrayed the king. Okay. According to the leader Gaston, there's a man of all who knew Earhart. Gustav is the man's name. They call him the Black Knight. Let's go find him. I still think Dissenter will have mainstream appeal betters. Ha 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 ha.
Welcome, welcome.
You know the arena? I'm gonna assume that Ulbricht's quest is gonna be just go to the arena, fight your way through the ranks to meet Gustav.
Yes.
That's what I'm assuming anyway. We got warriors from every corner of the world. Don't worry about it. Only 8 champions remain. Archibald. Okay. Joshua hails from the Ace of Base of the North. Wallace Wildsword. Gustav the Black Knight.
What?
What?
Yes.
It's time for us to enter the fights, guys.
Whoa.
Of course.
I'm not a fan of tea. And also, I just have water here. You know, Butters, you're kind of right. So, Gab has good branding, but it's kind of an unoriginal service. But Dissenter is revolutionary. They should honestly just call Dissenter Gab. You know? That sounds good to me. Like, imagine Gab gives you the comments on every web page. That sounds really good. They should just move over the branding. My blade is unbending. Find a ticket. Okay, when do you get a ticket?
Thank you.
How do I convince him to talk to me? I'll beat the shit out of him. Oh, she wants to hire us? Okay. No, what I mean, Bestest Kitty, is that Dissenter should have been called Gab in the first place. Gab was like a good brand wasted on like a only so-so product. Local swordsman here for the fight.
The fact is...
He just caught up with me, as it does to everyone.
How now?
The Victor Spear. Isn't that like a great spear? Yeah, it's not a good idea now. Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Curses.
Ah, poor you. It's a mid-early game spear. Is it? Naxalis, thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you for the $5. Hey,
Well,
just go straight ahead. I can't go straight ahead. Oops. Stole your plum. I need a fucking... Okay. I'll go back and get Therian, I guess. Use the Victor Spear for a good while. The Victor Spear said it was like 212 attack. What's my current spear? Bridge Lance. 128. That's much better. That's a much better spear. I will go get Therian and try to steal it.
Oi. Knight.
Oi.
A fighter. Quick with the blade. Ill will in his eyes. State your business. And if it's violence you seek, know that you shall have it.
The story will fight when we get into this chapter's dungeon. Oh, sorry, the story will start, rather. It's probably going to be the arena.
He knows how to use that blade.
Yep.
Thought you'd agree. My eyes never steered me wrong yet.
Haha. But your hair is white.
My apologies for the dramatics, but I wanted
Does
Ned
someone
here
scare
to
you?
take the measure of. He'd be fighting in the tourney if it weren't for his.
If you have business with me, then
Cecily, at your service. I'm what you'd call a promoter of sorts.
Oh, she's a fight promoter.
and what is it you promote?
The tree fucker that broke D&D. Sure, what's the story? Okay, Butters, do it. Spitball better ideas and names. Go.
And the men who fight them. Except Cecily here's done neither.
Stay your tongue, Ned. I do the talking, remember?
Did Sargon figure out something? Did Sargon actually cancel D&D again? Because he didn't tell any of us.
Man Gustav, yes?
You were there when I spoke.
That's right. And I'll tell you something he didn't. Tourney fighters don't make a habit of fraternizing with the hoi polloi.
Hoi polloi?
If you and he were old friends, that'd be one thing.
Do you have a point?
Well,
I have
okay,
advice.
Ulbricht's always been like a
If you
good
want to
guy,
prove
but
to
now he's just an
yourself,
asshole.
Your best play would be to fight in the tourney yourself.
But how?
Sargon canceled it last
The
Wednesday,
preliminary
but
rounds are already over, or so I heard.
Unfiltered isn't bad actually, Butters. I don't really like the other two, but Unfiltered's pretty good.
This is why you need me. I know a way you can
Then tell me.
simply prove that you're a better fighter than one of the remaining champions. During the tourney, local authorities turn a blind eye to public dueling. It's still against the law, mind you, but
All right.
lots of men come here fancying themselves good with a blade, and they look to prove it.
But surely, those who have qualified are above getting involved in.
Are we gonna start a bar fight?
They're here to prove themselves, same as everyone. If the circumstances are right.
All right.
I'm telling you, this is your ticket to the tourney. Put them in a position where they've no choice but to prove they're your better with a blade.
Then you stomp them.
And what do you get out of all of this?
When you do get into the tourney, you'll fight under my colors.
Oh, this is the rub.
A deal where we both benefit.
Is there a better
Just
time?
fucking murder a man
I'll
in the
decide to
streets.
draw up the contract.
Don't worry about it.
What name will you use?
My own. Ulberich Eisenberg.
Eisenberg? The unbending blade of Hornberg himself?
A fine figure, and famous too. Well, my lordship.
You're on brand. You just call
I
it
think this
Butters.
partnership is going to work out.
The new social media platform, Butters. I'll butter you up. Hold on a minute. Here, hold on. Guys, how does this sound? Just out of curiosity. I'm going to turn the bass up. I'll butter you up. Does that sound okay? Actually, I should probably fool around with this for a bit. I haven't even really noticed what the... I'm curious now. If I were to really crank up the bass, how would it sound? Ooh. Butters. Hold on. Butters. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Butters. Yeah, okay, it sounds a lot better. Also, why am I using Butters as a name for this? Sorry. Okay, so what was I doing? This guy. Ha, get into a fight. He's a contemptuous warrior. Shove it up your ass, please. I want to hear your prostate. No. God, I love you guys. If it's awful and constantly falling apart, it's Game Broomers. Is Butters actually Scrump? No. No, Butters is not Scrump. Butters is just some fucking fagoot. Oops. Oops. Shit, I ruined something. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me do this before. Shit. What the hell happened? Hold on, hold on. I did actually just break something temporarily. Okay, it's fixed. Okay, we're fixed. We're fixed. Sorry. We fighting this guy? I just gotta challenge 3 people. I'm gonna get Therian first so I can go and raid that chest. I've never seen Butters and Scrump in the same. Okay. Change party. No, I need Therian. You grew a 1-tree forest in a basement. My party member caught on fire. Jesus. Okay, guys. Let me tell you a story then. All right. Because I'm sure 500 Drunk Man is talking about getting high on nutmeg. He seems to be a nutmeg fetishist. So guys, how have you? First of all, how have you all been? Tell me something about you before I really get into what I have to tell you for today. Tell me something about you. How have you guys been? The Dark Amulet. Now, I want to see if I can steal this this spear. Wait, where'd the spear guy go? Finals. Chipped beef. Completing Octopath. Y'all got something going on, it seems. I've got nothing going on at all, as it turns out. The Pando, or the Trembling Giant, is a massive grove of quaking aspens that forces the organism and literalizes it. Hold on. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so basically there was a giant forest that was all one single tree, and somebody fucking nuked it. Had to wrestle a belligerent drunk. Where did that guy go with the spear? Well, fuck me. Had to wrestle a drunk to the ground. Butters did a ton of work and stress. I can kind of believe that. Only kind of, though. Okay, let's go fight these 3 people and absolutely destroy them because I have a really strong Olbrick and it's not going to be a problem. Aha! Here we go. So, guys.
Good day for battle. The battle is truly joy.
How many of you have heard about what's happened to Dave recently?
The battle is truly out of my way.
I told Butters some of it because I had to cancel on Butters for Tuesday. I told Dragonfat because she's like the wizened old crone that I get advice from.
How about you?
You're building a UKIP site.
No, victory shall be.
You know, Dave just added you on as a friend on Twitch. Did he? Oh, is Dave here? Who has me as a friend on Twitch? I don't fucking know. I was called old. Yeah. You're a wizened old crone. You don't like that? Oh no. That's the first time I've ever seen Dragonfat like actually sad. Oh. Dave added you as a friend on Twitch too, like after the last stream. No, Dave's been trying to get more involved in the community in general, so I don't blame him. Anyway, let's use Brand's Thunder and completely turn this guy into mulch. Hafoof. Did Dave's liver go into shock from all the alcohol? Did Dave's liver integrity reach 0.1? Don't worry, I'm old too. I'll be 33 this year, guys. I'm not happy about it. He was also whispering messages to me trying to get me to shit on you. I'm not fucking surprised, Butters. Are you? You don't need encouragement. Let's beat up this guy now. Just pretending I know nothing. Yeah, because Slaughter knows the situation.
Alright.
We're gonna fight this guy. Did Dave accidentally date one of Scrump's traps? Nope. Did he have a heart attack from the Rule 34 dev in the artwork channel? No. What ended up happening was Dave fell off the wagon again. And I like how I just say that casually now. Like, if you guys go back and watch the previous Octopath streams, I'm like usually sad about it. Like, if you go back and watch like the January 1st stream, I'm like, oh, guys, this happened. You know, shit like that. And then like, Dave was like, okay, I promise to do better. And then he lasts like 5 weeks. And then in the February stream, I was like, oh, guys, is real bad. You know. And now it's March, and now we're on the March relapse. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It's like when you have like a constant wave of crisis after crisis, you can't be expected to keep reacting the same way, and I'm just not. And honestly, it wouldn't be healthy for me to do so. I can't. The man needs to break up with alcohol? Yeah. You a tard wrangler for Dave? Get him on Dr. Phil. Can you imagine? Dave on Dr. Phil. And then, like, PewDiePie reviews the episode of Dr. Phil that Dave was on. So Dave's on PewDiePie. Everyone's like, nope. The unbending blade.
Truly?
Hold on, guys. There's a bit more to the story, but I'm going to do this first.
Huh?
No.
Joe Rogan fall. Victorino.
Ho ho!
Ho ho.
Oi! Whoa! Truly?
Are you the unbending blade? Does Dave sing Yellow Submarine during sex because his skin has changed color from liver failure? No. What the fuck, Darfar? Hey, Transheart people. Okay. Let's stomp this guy. He's going to be like a mid-boss.
Just so.
Now then.
That's right.
Here we go. Here we go. I think probably my favorite fan art was the Blue Boyd Dev fan art, where someone just made me like a green blob monster. That's pretty good. Okay. These NPCs only seem to be here temporarily. So I want to try and get the spear from one of these. Should I buy it? Fuck it, I'll buy it. I got money. I can inquire about her too. Wait, height 3 cubits 1 span. Wait, piss off. That's kind of funny. Hey, what if I do challenge the spectator? Oops.
It's a good day for battle. Victory shall.
It's like, hey lady, weren't you here to watch me fight somebody else? Turns out you weren't.
How about you? No, then.
Hey, guess what, Trains? I don't have hangovers. I don't get them at all. I haven't drunk alcohol in 7 years, that's why. She's like, oh shit, oh fuck. Okay, let's equip this new spear on our guy, then we'll go to the main fight. Victor's... That's so much better, dude. Look at that. Bam. Okay, we're gonna... Here we go.
Let us fight with honor.
Here we go.
I will not.
Why'd you get drunk?
Let's do this.
Well, I thought this was a duel. All right.
No, then.
Schnitzel just gifted a sub to the Gatekeeper 24. That's cool. I've never seen the Gatekeeper before. But hi. Welcome aboard, Mr. Gatekeeper. Okay, well I stomp these guys. This probably shouldn't be hard. I will tell the Dave story now. It is about time, is it not?
I'll not be defeated.
You have a sword? Yes, you do.
How about you?
No. Actually, I want to save his for Brand's Thunder.
Well then.
Hers I'll use. Okay. So, things with Dave. Like, he had been lying to everyone about his drinking.
All right.
Like, his girlfriend and Naomi and I. And it was at the point... Is that the duo? Oh, cool. Gatekeeper 24 is one of your friends? That's neat. But, like, he was saying for a month he wasn't drinking. And he was. Simple as that.
My blade is unbending.
I'm gonna Brand's Thunder. Fuck you.
I wreak havoc upon
This is just my fuck you move, because it instantly kills them.
Here we go.
Well then.
And it got to the point where, like, he would open the door to his room, and, like, the smell would actually waft out and, like, stink up the rest of the house, because he had so many empty alcohol containers stashed around his room. And then it got to the point where when the door was closed, it still smelled up the house. It was getting bad. So I got pissed off enough, and Naomi got pissed off enough that, like, we knew he was doing it, and he didn't want to admit it. But, like, it was obvious at this point, right? So we went in there and we cleaned it because it was getting like too awful to bear. All right. And keep in mind, this guy's my best friend. No, I don't think anything negative of him. Not really. I joke about it sometimes. But I don't know what Kenshi is. Probably, maybe we could. I just don't know what it is. But it was getting bad enough. I was like, okay, we need to fix this. And well, the objectively immoral thing, Butters, was lying.
Here we go.
No.
Couldn't move his hands. Like he lied to everyone, and then he was saying that, and like it also became a point where like he okay. I want to measure what I say because there are some things I just can't tell you. Like there are some things that have happened to only him, and I can't tell you those things because I'm not involved. I feel justified in telling you this bottle story because I was involved in it. I did something about it. It's a complaint that I have about something that happened in my life. But I'd say that there have been two major consequences that Dave has faced thus far.
My turn now.
That are only his consequences. And I can't blab about them because I'm not involved. That would just be telling you guys Dave's private stuff. But basically, two terrible things have happened to Dave as a direct result of his drinking that have significantly made his life worse. And because I'm not involved in those things, I can't talk about them. But they happened. And he was lying to everybody about the whole thing to our faces. And Naomi and I got pissed off because we could smell it. It was getting that bad, so we cleaned it out. So he came back into the house, and complained that we went through his room without his permission. Fair enough, that's a reasonable complaint. I told him how bad it was, and how it had gone beyond a simple matter of privacy, and it was actually affecting the rest of us. And he got really mad, and I got really mad, and we got into the night's gone and done it. We got into like a reasonably harsh argument, and I might have been harder on him than was necessary because I was quite angry with him. I still stand by everything I said because none of it was false, but we got into a pretty bad argument over his lying. And over his constant relapses, and over the other things that had happened that I can't talk about.
That's right.
And so he got pissed. He went to work. I got pissed. I just stayed home, and I didn't really do a video or do a stream that day. I just kind of hung out with Naomi, He won his place in the tournament! Hooray! Wait, is this the end of this chapter?
Now then.
No. Okay, give me a second. The ocean is so beautiful, it washes people's hearts clean. A little bird landed on his shoulder. Yeah, you guys, thanks, Butters, you fuck. But anyway, no. The thing is, and this is something that I figured out after the fight, Colink, it's become more than tough love. It's been actively affecting how I view the world, Everything that I said to him was the truth. At least as far as I see it. I stand by it. However, I was getting too angry. And I realized that I'm the kind of person that can't be angry at somebody, even justly, and still remain like a positive spirit. You know what I mean? Pretty sure your fan base is you more than your haters at this point. I'm okay with that, Butters. I'm okay with that. I know it's all out of love in the end.
Now then.
Let's do it.
Good.
But yeah, like when Dave does, like if Dave were to do something objectively wrong by any standard, and then I were to be like, I were to like ream him out, and I had every good reason to ream him out, like he did something to me that was objectively bad. Even if I'm completely in the right, I'm the kind of personality that will take that, and it will ruin the rest of my day. I'll be crankier on the show. I'll be crankier with my girlfriend. I will. Basically, I can't be a person that even justly treats somebody poorly because of how terrible they've been to me, and still not have that affect the rest of my life. So, I may need to just stop it. Wait. Steal your opponent's equipment before the start? I didn't bring Therian. Should I go back? You're too agreeable? Maybe I am. Hold on. How often do I go to bed brooding over shit? Not often, but enough that I can tell you that I do it. I can leave and grab them? Okay. No, I don't want to update. I'll just play it. It's hard being mean and angry? Maybe. Okay, he's introducing everybody, so it's not a big deal. I don't go to bed brooding over shit often, but I do it enough to know what you mean, which is probably means that even though I don't do it often, I do it too much. And I mean, you know, the night that Dave and I had that argument, I had a dream that night. And the dream was I was actually sitting at a table in like a large hall of people. And it was like a public event where we were like eating a dinner. And I got, this is going to sound really stupid because Jordan Peterson was at like the next table over. And there was this giant piece of breaded fish. And I shoved the whole thing in my mouth. And it was like slightly too deep fried, so it was really crispy. And it got stuck in my mouth, and I was like just chewing on it. It was like, it was really tough. And I was just like, I'm trying to chew on it, right? And then like, I was just like, you know, trying to eat this. And it was just getting stuck in there. And then Jordan Peterson at the next table over looks at me, and he's like, you know, this is going to be one hell of a dream for you to analyze when you wake up. And then I immediately woke up. And first of all, I was drooling all over my fucking pillow. An amount of drool I had never drooled before. Like, every once in a while, everyone drools like a little bit in their sleep. It just happens. But I had, like, slobbered fucking everywhere. All right? All over this fucking pillow. Like, I ruined it. And then, like, I immediately got up, turned on my computer, checked out Dream Analysis. And... clip, please. Dream Analysis. And in Dream Analysis, it was very... And, like, I kind of already figured out what this was, even before I looked it up, but I wanted to confirm it. If you dream about like, having something stuck in your mouth, it basically means that there are things that you want to say that you have not yet said.
That's it.
And that's a pretty common dream, you know? And I was like, okay, that makes sense, because Dave and I had that fight, and he stomped out of here angry to go to work, and I was pissed off, and like the situation was unresolved.
Greetings.
You know? Here's Gustav. We gotta talk.
I see.
You're looking for Earhart. He knows.
Just so. I see.
Devin drool. How come everyone wants to clip about me drooling everywhere? I was once the Knight of the Realm, but not anymore.
So,
We gotta fight him. Okay. I will, in fact, go back out and talk to and get Therian so I can actually.
It's an honor.
Oh, this is where you steal them, eh? Okay, I'll do this right now. I'll go get him right now. I don't know about that one, Honey Snuggle, but clenching your teeth is also a common dream. Why a two-healer team? Eh. I don't have an answer for that. I'll take off maybe Alphen though, or no, I'll take off Ophelia to get Therian in, because she's like a priest warrior, and I already have a healer, and I already have a warrior, so I'll just change it up. Okay, so anyway, Dev's a wet dream. It wasn't even a wet dream. Fuck you. Let's see. Change party. Therian, Ophelia. Boom, boom. I'm going to cross-class everyone into everyone, probably. Anyway, the situation with Dave was like, you know, during our argument, I laid into him pretty fucking hard. He laid into me pretty fucking hard. I still agree with the things that I said, but I was probably too harsh in the end in how I phrased them. Shut up, Psychic. And like, part of me actually regrets that, because it might have been too harsh. And part of me definitely regrets the fact that whenever I have even a legitimate grievance against somebody, especially Dave, when I air that grievance, it ends up making me like a slightly worse person. You know? And I don't know. I don't know what to do with that.
Are you ready?
We're not divulging the secret things, Ocelot Otter. There are some things we're not talking about.
Or there.
Good luck to you.
well,
Let's go. Wait, hold on. Is this gonna be like a solo fight?
At your service.
Good night, Maverick Hunter X. See you tomorrow, man. Hopefully.
I am Ulrich.
Here we go.
Yes.
The same as it was before Morality.
I will not fail.
Oh,
Out of my way.
first of all, Joshua looks like a girl. Secondly, it's all of us, as it turns out. Okay, fair enough. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo drunk himself and watching Asian Bukkake porn got filmed. I don't trust Dream Readers. But he was only using 10% of his power level, dude.
Victory shall be mine.
Here I go.
Yeah, Huggy Snuggles, sometimes you have to be harsh. Like, there are people that just don't take it any other way. It sucks, that's how it is. And like, that is the criticism. Okay, here's. Let's continue with what I was. Prelude to Romance. Let's continue it with what I was saying before, okay? So Dave marched off. I feel bad about maybe being too harsh on him. We have not been just avoiding each other, Baron Snugs. I've been.
How about you?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it, Butters. I don't know. I don't completely know where the balance is between, you know, requiring to. I can't. Even if Dave deserves it, I can't just lay into him because then I end up being in a much worse mood, and that ruins my motivation. That can hurt my relationship with Naomi. That can do a bunch of different things. So I need to figure it out. But anyway, so Dave marches off, goes to work, and then while at work, he contacts a friend of his, and this friend is a former alcoholic. What do I have? Yeah, Bo will do. This friend's a former alcoholic. This guy hasn't drunk any beer in 20 years. He hasn't drunk anything in 20 years. Because, yeah, Cecil, yeah, absolutely. They're making like a mobile Octopath and also a sequel. It's going to be pretty good. But this friend of Dave's hasn't drunk in 20 years. And he said that even now, at 20 years of being dry, if he even got like, if he bought like a case of beer, he would drink the entire case in one night. He has zero self-control. And so he just won't. Alcohol is not part of his life. The sequel is a full game. The prequel is a mobile. And Dave, in his moments of most lucidity regarding his own alcoholism, has gone to this guy for help. Whenever Dave ignores this guy or like avoids him, that's when Dave's like doing the worst. And it's not like you can go and see him every day. Like this guy has his own life. Like it's not easy to go see him, but you know, wait, I'll hold off on that. But you know, it's still a situation where, you know, clearly he could talk to him once every few months, catch up, you know, and the guy's more than willing to help him. So Dave goes to see him, and they have a chat about it. I don't know the context or details of the chat, but basically, Dave's understood that, like, because of those two events that also happened that I can't mention, that he's in some serious trouble, and that booze is to blame. So, what Dave's gonna do is he's over at his girlfriend's place, and they're just chilling. You know, they're hanging out. However, she lives in an apartment building, and she took the front door key to the apartment building. So if Dave leaves, he can't come back into the building. So he can't go and get booze without her at least going along. And I assume that that's what's going to happen. Should Dave actually like leave to go get booze, he'd be left out, and I assume that she's not going to go do it with him because she understands the full extent of things now. Thanks, Sikachi.
Let's do this.
Well, there are some things I'm not saying, Slaughter Otter, that you do know because they're personal and they don't involve me. So I'm just gonna... Everything that, like, I have a link to, I feel justified in talking about because that's my story as well as his. Like, when Dave does something to me, now it's my story. If it's just Dave, and it's like, private, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna use Brand's Thunder. So he's staying there till Wednesday, and while he's there, he and Dom, when she's not at work, my understanding is that they're going to be seeing this pastor and doing something regarding getting Dave better or helping him out. You know, that's the extent of what I know about it. But he said that he didn't want to do the usual Vesperia stream tonight, and Jordan was fine with that. He didn't want to do our Bad Rats stream. Sorry, Butters. I think Butters is his friend's a pastor, But Dave doesn't see him in a religious context. Dave's not religious. Butters is still here, but Dave said he wanted to cancel Vesperia tonight. He wanted to cancel Bad Rats on Tuesday. And Wednesday, he said he's coming back Wednesday. And we'll be doing... oh, by the way, guys. Wednesday night, PlayStation 4, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. We're doing it. If you want to fight us, that'll be your community night. Get into some fights with us.
Here I go.
All right. All right.
Conspiracy. The surgery is going to be Bad Rats. Prove me wrong, atheists. I can't do it yet.
Out of my way!
Tyrion's an idiot.
Here we go.
He fucking killed himself. Come on back.
That's what I'm here for.
Let's do this.
Victory I play is unbending.
Anyway, we'll see him again on Wednesday. Even if Cabbage bails and we don't do Dragon Ball, we'll do something else.
The thrill of the fight.
And insofar as Dave on the show, it's not going to change. Because, like, frankly, I've kind of rotated the show around him so that when things go wrong in Dave's life, I can still do a show with Naomi or by myself. You know, I'm okay. I can keep doing stuff whenever Dave stumbles a bit. So that's really no problem. Yeah, he was confused. An armored guard for the liquor cabinet. That's the thing. He just buys booze, puts it in his backpack, smuggles it into his room. But yeah, that's kind of where we are now. And what's bothering me more than anything else, Dev tried to say goodbye, but he chose. What's bothering me? Yeah, good night, Schnitzel. We'll see you again later, man. Dave drinks. Get the fuck out of here. Huggy Snuggle. I know, but like, one, if you go back and watch really old videos, you can see like a lively Dave who's really good on the show. Sometimes better than me. Sometimes I was the one dragging it down when he was at his best. But and whenever he's here and he's not drinking, that starts to come back. And he and I, when he's not drinking, have a really good dynamic. But that's just happening less and less now. And the honest, well, no, I understand, Churchill. That's nice of you, though. This is why his GFs dump him. Well, I mean, true enough, Wing Tassar. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about it, is that my long-term plans haven't changed. Naomi and I are still moving. And Dave's plan has been to get himself together and to move with us. He and his girlfriend move with Naomi and I. We get a place, like a big place that can house all of us. And we basically just get the fuck out of this town, because this town is dying, and everybody that has ever been like a decent influence on Dave, they've already moved away. You know, they've gone to their schools, gone to their jobs. Jordan's moving in September. He'll be gone. You know, everyone's going. Everyone's kind of making their way out. And when Jordan goes, the last ones to go will be his current girlfriend, and then Naomi and I. Every other friend that he has, they're like, you know, they're like, either they're tied down with kids, so they have no time to actually deal with his shit, or they're drinking buddies, so they're only friends with him when they're drinking themselves.
Are you ready?
And then also, they're like minimum wage slubs who have no real ambition to go beyond their current job, you know?
I see.
So basically, Dave's choices are shape up and move with us, or be stuck here for the rest of his life. And, you know, that was the same situation back in January 1st, you know, 2 relapses ago, when he said he wanted to change.
Is it so?
The difference is, he's now lost 2 months of time. Now the approximate time that Naomi and I move away is 10 months away, and not 12. So he has 2 months less to get himself good to go. And if he keeps relapsing, he'll just run out of time. So, like, Huggy Snuggle, I know that oh, Jesus, look at this fucking guy.
Here goes nothing.
All right. Yeah, Rainy Metrics. Octopath is the game where I air the dirty laundry, basically, on the show. The show's dirty laundry. Kevin Buttface, this is a great game. This is an incredible game. I love this shit. Okay, let's see what these guys are.
My turn. No thanks.
Bo? Nope. Octosad. Moving to Ottawa. Moving to Ottawa.
What's the big idea?
What to do?
Okay. But anyway, Huggy Snuggle, you were mentioning that him and his current state dragged the show down. I know. I'm obviously aware of it.
No thanks.
I didn't mean to say that to sound insulting. I'm aware of it. However, he doesn't ruin it.
Let's do
He doesn't ruin the show. You know, things aren't so bad that he comes on a show and then it just gets it. He just like ruins the whole fucking thing and all the viewers leave and nobody likes him. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So the way I see it, is
my turn now.
if he shapes up in time to move with us, then the problem will have solved itself. He'll be better again. Things will be okay. He can do the show competently.
Out of my way.
If he doesn't shape up before it's time for us to move, then the problem will also have solved itself, because we will go without him. We're not going to wait for him. You know, the era where I would wait for Dave to catch up is kind of over now, you know? I moved into this house, it'll be 5 years ago in May, I've moved into this house. And Dave has watched me go from being drastically behind him in like everything else, and in everything, every metric in life. How much money, you know, how successful we were at school, relationships, like measurably behind him in every metric, to now measurably ahead of him in 5 years. And he's seen what I've done every step of the way. I've told him, I've been like, listen, I'm starting to see the success because I do this and this and this and this and this. So it's no secret to him. This is not something that he doesn't know.
My turn now.
Yeah, pretty much, Torvar.
Here we go.
Oh, he knows he's dragging it down quite a bit. Like he's aware of his effects. I do not drink, I think you know that by now. Just out of curiosity, what if I hit him? No.
Here goes nothing.
Well, Wing to Sar, my Gab only shows my name, my SFO name, so it should be okay. The big weakness is daggers? Okay, thank you. We will check it out. just fucking... Fuck you.
Scorch the earth.
It's my turn now.
Ezzy, you're great, you know that? Anyway, I'm sorry for the long... This has been like an hour of story time from Devo. But basically, Dave's aware of everything. You know, Dave's aware of everything. He knows how this is going.
Let's do this.
And honestly, my more immediate concern is just that, like, oh fuck, he died again.
It's my turn now.
My more immediate concern is that, like, I was maybe too harsh when we had the fight, and I kind of regret that. You know?
He gets. That's what I'm
I kind of regret that. You know? I still stand by everything I said. But I think I might have, when I was really yelling at him, and he was really yelling at me, I might have worded things too poorly, you know? And I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it, not just because of my whole, you know, this will ruin my ability to maintain other aspects of my life. That's part of it, but it's not the whole thing. I feel bad about it because, well, it was undeserved, I think. On some level, it was obviously deserved, but I think on some level it was undeserved. And that's not a good feeling, you know? To know that you got angry and then treated somebody poorly.
He gets.
Go to him, share the bottom bunk again. Well, here's the thing. I'm sure we'll chat about it when he comes back on Wednesday.
It's my turn now.
I just gotta wait for that. And the thing is, when I have a serious talk to have with somebody, I don't like waiting. It's not my personality. So, map and no map, great stupidity.
What's it do?
Do thief dagger skills hit twice? I didn't know that, no. That's news to me. This guy's nearly dead. I'm just gonna stomp him. It's not a big deal. Ah, oh shit, Therion's dead.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, exactly, Ezzy. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
The battle is truly joy.
It's tough love, and Dave needs a lot of that because, like, here's the other side of this. He's going to Dom's, right? And he spent time with Jordan on his, like, kind of time away after work because he wanted to get away for a bit. Well, Jordan's a good guy, but Jordan's like a 21-year-old partier who's only stopped partying because he has to get serious about his degree, which is fine. Like, he can do it, but Dave can't. So I don't know if Jordan completely understands the depths of of the things that are happening, because, like, if you're 21 and you drink, you know, once a weekend because you're a student and you're young and you're still relatively healthy, and then you hear somebody's an alcoholic, it's like, oh, it can't be that serious, right? It's fine. It's not the best attitude to expose an alcoholic to. Alton died.
Victory shall be mine.
How do I bring him back? Oh yeah, an olive.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Well, that's what you got to do, right? And that will have to be an option for me eventually when I move. That can't be off the table. Oh yeah, Dave knows he's an alcoholic. He knows it.
Bring it on.
Jesus Christ, this guy's taking for fucking ever. I'm just gonna, you know what? Fuck you. I have Brand's Thunder now. You're going to die. Fuck off. Very good. This is a story I'll continue next time, though, guys, because I'm taking a break. Where's the mouse? There it is. See you soon.